What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing this lovely day? I'm currently on my way to see my daughter graduate. Yes, today is the day she graduates from high school. And on this long drive from my house to Beaumont, I started thinking, first off, let me say this. Shout out to all the homeschool graduates that are having their graduation in their backyard. Smart, because they go right from the backyard, from one side of the backyard where they having the graduation to the other side of the backyard where they having the cookout. See how that save money? Everybody gets to take a tour of your school, your house. You can tell them, this is where I took English in the living room. This is where I took health in the bathroom. And as I got older, they taught me how to explore myself. That's neither here nor there, but shout out to all the homeschool graduates. And you know what? If I could, I'll give you a hand clap. Hand clap to all the moms out there who's moms/teachers. You know, they deserve it too. They finally get a summer off, I guess. But you homeschool graduates, shout out to you all graduating in the backyard today. Now, as I take this long stroll to Beaumont, Texas, I think that it is time to change graduations. I think it's time to change graduations. I think they should model graduation, high school and college graduations after the NFL draft. So now, for those of y'all know, at the NFL draft, only a select amount of people get invited to go to wherever they're holding the draft at. It used to be in New York, but now they do it at different places. This last year was in Dallas, and I think next year is in Nashville, if I'm not mistaken. But there's only a select few of the college football players that get invited to the draft for the first and second rounds. Everybody else be having their own parties from their house, Buffalo Wild Wings, Papa Do's, all that other stuff. So I think that it's time to only let the top 10% graduate from the school auditorium, and now everybody else just go online and graduate from their house. When they call their name, the camera switch to them at their house, and they yay! So you think about it. Somebody puts up a link where you can watch everybody, everybody set up their little cameras and stuff like that. And if you ain't in the top 10% of your class as far as high school or college, you just get to graduate from home. One, it'll save a whole lot of money. Two, it'll save all that rigmarole that be going on. Because you think about it, by the time they get to your son or your daughter who just happy to graduate, you happy, you acting a fool in the stands, they acting a fool on the stage. We can prevent all that. Just graduate from your house. They could be like, Brendan Johnson, and then they switch. And look, they could even, the top 10% could have, and while they're at the auditorium, they could put that up on the big screen. Brendan Johnson graduating, good lordy. And they turn to him, and the family in the background, like they do at the NFL draft. When somebody gets signed, they be, yay, my son graduated. You can do that from your house. You can graduate right from your body. Look, you can buy a cap and gown, or you can just use your mama choir robe. It'll save a whole lot of time, a whole lot of money. Think about how much money you can save in the educational system to get these kids books. So just let the top 10% have an actual ceremony from the school auditorium, and everybody else just graduate online. Because I always wonder, ain't that how they do it when you, what do they do for the homeschoolers? Where they graduate from? What about people who take online college? Where they graduate from? Do they graduate from their house too? I don't know. Y'all pray for me. I'm out.